Hey, how y'all doing? It's Cabe Bond with Gridiron Football. I'm here with Dakota Mcalister from Hammond High. And Dakota, I know your team just took a loss here, but I do want to ask you, what were some positive takeaways from that game?
Positive takeaways, our defense played really well. Receivers trying to get off the ball as best as possible. I'm trying to put the ball where I can. We just got to go out and make more plays.
I will say, I've been watching, y'all play throughout this game, or throughout really the entire tournament, and not just today. But I've noticed, a common factor or a common theme with y'all. Your opposing teams always have low scores, and I think that speaks volumes about how good y'all's defense has been today. I think,
yes, sir.
I haven't yet seen the score between you and the Dolphins, but I have seen, your past two games was like 13 and 11 that they had. So those are all just really good defensive performances, and in areas of improvement. Where do y'all think y'all can improve for next tournament?
Improvement is our getting off the ball, getting out of our breaks faster. I need to put the ball where it needs to be more and be more consistently putting it where it is. And I need to go through my progressions better.
So just better, execution in general. But I think, y'all are heading on the right track. It seems you already have, identified the issues and are working to, improve them for next tournament. Now I do want to ask you, y'all have had, a lot of success this weekend. I do want to ask you, what's besides, the end result, what is something y'all took away from this whole experience?
Takeaway we took from this is we got to become a better team and become closer as a team. So whether it was going in the end zone after a touchdown and celebrate, or catching a pick and go and celebrate, we're becoming closer as a family and a team. Because no matter what it is, your team is your family, no matter what. So you got to stick up for your team. Because just recently, we almost had a fight between one of our better receivers and one of their guys. I was trying to keep him in check the entire time, because if we lose him, we lose a key piece in our offense, key piece in our defense. And that showed after he got kicked. So.
All right, that's a good answer too. Clearly, y'all have respect for all of each other. Wanting to, de-escalate a situation so that the positive is on your teammate. It shows that you care about him. And you're a quarterback, correct?
Yes, sir.
So what's your class year?
2027.
2027. I got you. So next year you'll be a sophomore. I do want to ask you, a personal goal for improvement come next year. What's something that you're hoping to work for?
Something I'm hoping to work for is put as best and much effort I can to go play varsity and put pressure on our starting quarterback currently. That means we both can get better. Because I know I've made a big improvement from last year, and I'm hoping to go show my coaches that. And this is one way I can show them that.
I like that answer, man. Iron sharpens iron, and you can look at every successful program there's been. Even LSU this year, Jane Daniels, monumental leap. That could be, influenced by Garrett Nussmeier being, a good quarterback, putting pressure on him to, get better. And I think you recognizing that, shows a mature mindset. And, what's an area of your game that you feel like you specifically excel in?
I feel I succeed in a lot more of the pocket and improvising part of it. So getting out of the pocket, having to throw on the run, making off-balance throws. And that's just something that I've been able to do through work and being able to read.
I like that. You're looking at the NFL, and collegiate football as it's begun to, get older. It's starting to have more, speed rushers, stuff like that, which means, you might have somebody get in your backfield, being able to evade them, move, keep your eyes up, and make those off-balance throws. That's something that you're going to have for that next level. And I think you already having that. And then, and I've seen how well you've played with Cream, and, just being able to have that, and then being able to, recognize that you still want to improve there, but you already have that. Just shows that you're a good quarterback. And for Hammond High next year, what's something that you're hoping that you are able to get next year?
I'm hoping to bring them back to the playoffs, of course. That's everybody's goal, because we haven't made it in about 7 years. Also to beat St. Paul. We haven't beat St. Paul in 20+. So, and St. Paul is going to be one of our best games this year.
That's definitely a feeling. School I went to was Washita. Our rival was West Monroe. I remember my junior year, I didn't play with them, but I got to see us beat them. We stormed the field. That's an experience, and I'm hoping y'all are able to get that with a program like St. Paul too. That's a good history that they have in football. And I do want to ask you, are there any players that you try to emulate after? Any players you watch for inspiration in your game?
A lot of people will say Patrick Mahomes because I wear 15, but no, I looked more towards the older quarterbacks like Drew Brees, Tom Brady, occasionally Patrick Mahomes, but that's for the mostly like outside the pocket and making off-balance throws. But when I'm in the pocket, I want to throw it and be precision like Brady or Brees.
Yeah, good. You know, Brady is probably one of the best at picking up, you know, blitzes and staying cool. And, you know, Breeze, I get in arguments with this all the time, but I think he's the most accurate passer of all time. Just, you know, he revolutionized the term with the Chargers, you know, throwing your receiver open. So definitely, you know, having the awareness of watching those veterans and then, you know, taking stuff from the new guys too about, you know, getting open or being, you know, off balance and all. Patrick Mahomes is probably the greatest quarterback I've ever seen throw, you know, from any position. He's going to get that ball out and get it on target.
Yes,
now, you know, we've been asking this question kind of routinely with some of these people, so I'll ask you this. You know, if you could choose anybody on your team who you think you could head tap or run over, who would that be and why?
That'd have to be one of my best friends, Javion Thomas.
Javion Thomas? We'll have to make sure to interview him. We had a conversation with Ryan. He said, yeah, he could head tap you. So he had said, so, you know, I'm hoping y'all the best for y'all's next tournament. Thank you for this interview, man. Again, this is Cabe Bond with Gridiron Football. For more interviews like this, you can go to our official YouTube page, Gridiron Football, or our official website, gridironfootballusa.com. We have a camp Saturday in Covington, March 2nd, and all the official information for that is on our official website, gridironfootballusa.com. Thank you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next interview.